Good morning. Welcome. My name is Sally Myers, and I'm the founder of the Murrieta Valley Chamber of Commerce Student of the Month program. I'd like to welcome you all here today. We are just delighted to have our amazing families and students and our mentor teachers and, of course, all of our sponsors and dignitaries. And I want to share a little bit with you about the history and the mission of our program. Our program is celebrating its 31st year. And I mean, I'm just amazed at that and just so excited with this. Thank you. The program began in the 92-93 school year in Temecula, moved up to Murrieta in 95, and in 97, Lake Elsinore, and then in Paris Menifee in 1998. And so we are so excited. We have 4 programs like this a month, and it's funny because sometimes they're all in the same week, and sometimes they go over 2 weeks, and this time it's been over 2 weeks, and there's several of you that I've seen 4 times already this month, and so it just gets to be really exciting. And many of you may say, well, how did my son or daughter get selected? Well, it's by our mission statement. And that is, we are a local nonprofit organization. We partner with the Murrieta Wildomar Chamber of Commerce and, of course, with the Murrieta Valley Unified School District. And we are honoring our students for their character, their love of learning, how these incredible students juggle numerous activities from community service, campus activities, athletics, or how they have persevered through challenging life circumstances, all in a setting that honors God, our country, community, family, and free enterprise. And we come together under one roof, and we do all that, and we're real happy about it. And so we're excited. You are going to hear incredible stories today from our students about their passions, about how they have made a difference, how they are set apart from other students. So it's not just a laundry list of community service hours or activities, which we know they have, but it is truly the heart and passion and soul of these students. And all of our students are either trade school bound or college bound seniors. So that's what makes our program very special. And so we are going to just enjoy hearing their stories. So with that, come on up, Murrieta Valley. All right, thank you.
All right, welcome. For the schools, we want to thank all the partners that make this happen, because this is one of the best days of each month. And for the students that get selected, there's a lot of amazing students in this community, right? We're built on strong family values. And so when you're selected 1 out of 8, or however many are selected 1 out of 4 from some of the smaller schools, that's pretty significant honor that we as staff take really seriously because, you know, we get 50 names submitted, and so working through those names to select 1 is a great honor. So congratulations to all the families, and again, thank you for the sponsors for making this happen. I'm proud to introduce Murrieta Valley High School Sizzler Student of the Month for March, Noralee Vivas. Noralee has a 4.1 GPA, has taken advanced and IB courses, including IB Econ, IB French, and IB Math applications. She is also in the 3rd course of the CTE Foods Pathway, has been an avid all 4 years, and is even taking guitar this year to develop an additional skill. Noralee has volunteered at Thompson Library during the summer since her 9th grade year, distributing books, has been part of the anime club at MV since 9th grade, is the treasurer of the Foods Club, but it has been Noralee's involvement with the Native Club during her senior year, which has been a building block of our school efforts to celebrate all cultures on campus. The Native Club was never an active club at MV until Noralee's leadership and vision. Noralee has participated in our culture inclusion meetings and organized the involvement of Native Club in MV's first ever cultural rally on March 6th. Noralee has truly impacted all aspects of MV during her 4 years as a Nighthawk. Miss Marcellet, Noralee's French teacher, shared, Noralee is an amazing young woman. Not only is she extremely intelligent, but her self-discipline, independence, and study skills surpass those of even the most exceptional students. Her enthusiasm and positive example in class throughout these last 4 years has set a wonderful example for her classmates. Everyone loves working with her because she is such a great listener and very kind. She was one of those special students who kept me going during online learning by turning on her camera and interacting even via Zoom. It has been a joy to watch Noralee go from a quiet, ninth grade freshman to a confident young lady whose French proficiency is amazing. And Noralee, I'm going to have you read what this says because I can't read that.
Je t'aime bien, Noralee. Gros bisous.
Much better than me doing it. Ms. DeBoos, IB Math. She's such a great student. She never fails to complete all her assignments, and she works so well with her peers. She helps the students that are struggling with the material and gives 100% effort in everything she does. She stays on task the entire class period and is very motivated to do her work. I couldn't think of anyone else that deserves this more. Noralee, you're the perfect representation at MV and our motto to do things the right way with respect, integrity, teamwork, and excellence. Our staff is so thankful you're our student, and we look forward to watching the amazing things you do. Congratulations.
Yat she Noralee Vivas nishle, tabaha nishle. Nakai dinne basishin, haniyatni deshiche, nakai dinne deshinelle. Hello, my name is Noralee Vivas. I am from the Edgewater clan, born for the Mexican people. My maternal grandfathers are the one who walks around clan, and my paternal grandfathers are Mexican. I am the oldest child in my household of one brother and two cousins, and the household of two Marine veterans. Oorah! I am a student at Murrieta Valley High School, the president of the Nighthawk Natives Culture Club, the treasurer of our FXA Hero Club, and I am also in the Anime Club. This is our first year starting up the Nighthawk Natives Club. Our goal is to connect with other Native American students and to appreciate different Native American cultures through art, movies, and music, and to demonstrate that we are still here. I am currently taking 3 IB classes, IB Econ, French, and Math Application. And for my own enjoyment, I completed the Foods Pathway offered at our school. I enjoy reading romance, comedy, and adventure books. The same applies for movies. In my own time, I like cooking new meal recipes and baking sweets, which I'm sure my whole family enjoys. Growing up, I had loving and supportive parents and a wonderful brother, and a variety of family members who lived with us throughout the years. Right now, my lovely cousins who came all the way from Nebraska are staying with me. Being the oldest has led me to take on a lot of leadership responsibilities, like bossing my siblings around. Because I am the oldest, I felt I had to be the one to set an example. This taught me not only the life skills, but time management skills as well. I have enough time to enjoy myself, complete my work, and take care of those in my family. I feel those are my foundations for being successful now and in the future. For the future, this coming fall, I plan to attend UC San Diego to major in clinical psychology. In the short amount of time I've been on this earth, I've witnessed and experienced how important mental health is through friends and family. I want to be able to help others suffering with mental illness or hardships of daily life in a way I feel I'm unable to currently. I feel like being selected as the Student of the Month is helping me realize that this is possible and validates all my efforts thus far. I would like to thank everyone here today, especially those who sponsored this program. Thank you for giving me and other students this recognition. I would also like to thank Ms. Mendoza for guiding me throughout high school and always supporting me, my mom and dad for raising me and giving me your love and support, my brother for being there when I needed it, and all my friends for loving this weirdo. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yes, good job, Noralee. All right, Noralee is a senior star. She deserves this recognition for her academic accomplishments, passion to help others, and giving back to her community. Noralee can be a little quiet and doesn't always give herself credit for everything she does, so I'm very happy and proud of her for receiving this award. She does good without expecting recognition or anything in return. Noralee is the type of student that you can connect a new student on campus with for guidance and a warm welcome. She cares about others and enjoys helping whenever possible. She has made history, as you guys heard, at MVHS. She's one of the student leaders that started our first Native American student club, Nighthawk Natives, and is always thinking of ways to involve and connect other students on campus. She is determined to be successful, and she's on the right path. She's been determined to go to college and has prepared by being part of the AVID program since 9th grade. She's also taken advanced IB and CTE classes and is achieving a 4.1 GPA. She's already received college acceptances and is looking forward to earning her college degree in psychology to become a therapist. We will be very lucky if we get to keep her in our community. Noralee, go on to college, fly with your Nighthawk wings, but know that your MVHS nest will always be here.
Yata. Hi, I'm Noralee's mom. My name is Jolene. Thank you for inviting us here today and giving my daughter this recognition. Thank you, Ms. Mendoza, for being such a great educational influencer, supporter, and guide to Noralee. Thank you so much for everything you do, not only for her, but all your students as well. Noralee, remember, you are capable of anything you put your mind to and effort into. Everything you have done and tried comes so naturally, and you always give 110%. Stay optimistic and have a positive attitude and do your best at everything you do. You have our love and support always. I love you, and I am so proud of you, Shiaja. We good?
Being the typical husband, I left my notes on the table. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. We really appreciate you guys honoring our daughter for what we already know we have. It's good that people recognize the efforts that she does out in the public and more what she does at home. So thank you again. Thank you, everybody, and enjoy your food.
Congratulations to all the students in Noralee, and I'd like to bring up Ms. Celeste Scallion from Vista Murrieta.
Well, once again, good morning. We are honored to be here with everyone to celebrate your accolades. This is truly an important morning for all of you. There are so many kids on our campuses, and there are so many kids doing wonderful things, but you are students who have set the bar higher and make us proud of looking forward to the future. So once again, we thank you and we want to congratulate you. Thank you to Sally and all of our community partners for making this accolade and this morning possible for us each and every month. It is truly a blessing to be here with you guys once a month as principals. This is what we look forward to. Our Vista Murrieta High School Student of the Month of March is often observed, encouraging others to lead by example, treat people well, and be consistent. AJ Walmer was nominated by Mrs. Shannon Cush and is the epitome of our motto of class: character, leadership, attitude, scholarship, and service, with an emphasis on attitude in the sense that attitude determines your altitude. AJ serves as a strong leader through his involvement in basketball, Senate, and Plus on campus. AJ is always willing to participate in classroom activities, is not afraid to ask hard questions, and is supportive of his classmates. AJ has a kind spirit and his energy is infectious, which makes those around him feel comfortable and more at ease. As someone who has literally grown up on the campus, Ashley is his mom and she works at Vista Murrieta High School, so he's been with us a long time. He is consistently reminding his peers to be better than they were yesterday to get to where they want to be tomorrow. When asked what keeps AJ focused on the positive, he stated anyone can be a leader by encouraging those around them to contribute in a meaningful way to their school culture and climate. AJ wants to stay close to home and will attend MSJC in the fall, where he plans to begin his journey through a business administration degree. It is my honor to introduce you to our Vista Murrieta High School Student of the Month, Mr. AJ Walmer.
Hello, everybody. My name is AJ Walmer, and I'm a senior at Vista Murrieta High School. I would like to thank Murrieta and Wildomar Chamber of Commerce and Ms. Myers for hosting this breakfast and ceremony this morning. I would also like to thank Ms. Scallion, Ms. Cush, my mom, and my close friend Kai here today, because I wouldn't be here without them today, so thank you. It's truly an honor to be a recipient of the Student of the Month Award. The question I chose to answer today is a personal story that demonstrates the obstacle I've overcome, that obstacle being here up here today as a Senior of the Month. After I received the award, a lot of my peers would come up to me saying, "How did you win?" or "Why did they choose you for Senior of the Month?" And honestly, I started to buy into what they were saying, and I thought to myself, why did they choose me? I'm not a 4.0 plus student, I haven't been taking AP classes since my freshman year. I'm the kid who struggled with school growing up, being in Rebo and AD, going to speech therapy classes, and barely passing chemistry my sophomore year. These are things that I never let define me. Because even though school has never really been my thing growing up, I still gave it my all every day. Because sometimes your best isn't good enough, and that doesn't mean it's failure. Once I started to realize this, my school life got so much better, and I started enjoying myself so much more. I started joining leadership, helping out on campus, joining Senate with Ms. Cush, and being in Plus on campus. These are things I never saw myself doing. And once I started to do this, my grades started to go up so much more because I took all the pressure off myself. I really had to change of heart with school because 2 years ago, I would have told you guys that I wanted to finish off school online because I didn't like being on campus. Now I'm loving this high school thing a little too much, and I'm sad that I'm leaving so soon because I feel I have so much more to give. I know all good things must come to an end, and I will continue to use everything I've learned throughout my life to help guide me to the success I know I will achieve. And I plan on staying close to home because I'm a mama's boy and I love my mom, so I plan on staying close to home. Saving a little money, y'all know how it gets, so that's my speech, thank you.
Hello, I am Mrs. Cush. I am the activities director at Vista Murrieta High School, and I'm finding myself a little bit emotional. And I need to tell you that I nominated you, and you don't ever need to doubt why I nominated you. This young man exhibits self-assuredness and a confidence and an authenticity that is really hard to find in the world today. He is himself, and he is kind. And he has the ability to encourage his peers to be better than they're accepting of themselves. And that is a skill that adults are challenged to do. When you have a peer who isn't giving him their all, to be able to be honest and transparent and tell them, hey, you can do a little bit better. That's a skill that we all struggle to do. And you are amazing. I got to watch AJ last year. He was in our Plus program, and in Plus, they take qualitative and quantitative data. They really take the student voice, and they try and identify what is it that we need to do to respond to make our campus better. And he's been an integral part of that process in improving our campus culture. And then he was nominated as a homecoming court, and one thing that stands out, and I was like, I need this kid in my program. Because as we were practicing the fashion show, he went out there, he's like, no, gentlemen, this is how you walk a lady down the aisle. He knows his etiquette. He's not afraid to set the standard high. And I am so thankful that you decided to be a part of Senate as well, because your leadership is innate, and don't you ever doubt anyone who tries to tell you otherwise. He also hangs out in my classroom when he has early release. And he may not know, but I can hear when they're talking in the other room. And this young man can have a conversation with the whole spectrum of people out in the world. And that also is another skill. There's some people who are awkward or maybe on the spectrum, and he gives everyone love, and everyone believes that they are his friend. And I love you, AJ, and walk high.
I almost feel as if they all took the words right out of my mouth, because AJ is very much the most genuine person that I've ever met. I did prepare a speech, so I'm going to go ahead and say that, but I just want to say that everything that these guys have said is 100% truth. I believe AJ is one of the few chosen ones. And what do I mean by that? He does have a very unique ability that not many have. A lot of people are attracted by him. A lot of people follow what he does, and he just sets a really good example for most people around him. I'm glad that he has that unique ability to lead by example, and he has a golden heart to go with that. And I sincerely have respect for him. Even as someone my own age, I do look up to him in a sense. It's his first year in leadership, and sadly his last year, because we're both seniors now, and it's almost the end for us. But I just want to say that he's a natural-born leader, and he will continue to be a leader for the rest of his life. Not to mention, his impact within this 1 year is immense. I don't even think he knows it himself, but the example that he set and the people that he's inspired is just incredible. This is just to AJ, but I'm just glad that you've been my friend for this year. And I hope you continue to be as great as you've always been. Thank you.
I told myself I was not going to cry, and of course, that has happened. So I'm going to remove my glasses as I state this. Hi, I'm Ashley Harper. I am a teacher at Vista Murrieta High School. AJ and I have been a part of the Bronco family since 2006. So he has been born and raised on our campus, and I am truly proud. Thank you to our dignitaries, our sponsors for this breakfast. Thank you to Ms. Scallion and Mrs. Cush for believing in my child and being his champion. I'd also like to thank Mr. Dowden for taking a chance on AJ last year and welcoming him into the Plus program. I think it really did help to launch his journey in becoming a leader on campus. And to you, Shannon, thank you so much for seeing that spark in my child, that it's not always necessarily that 4.0 kid that can impact and make a difference on your campus. Now, he has a 3.6, so we're good. But participating in leadership on campus is truly important, and I thank all of you, my village. AJ, I am extremely proud of you. You have taken your education to new heights, and yes, you did struggle. Elementary school was a struggle, but we worked and you persevered. Middle school, awesome. Much better. And then, of course, COVID hit, and that really made an impact in your life. And I thought, oh gosh, please let us go back to campus because this child has to get somewhere out of here. So coming back on campus, being involved in leadership has definitely made you grow into one awesome human being that I am proud of. And you're right, you're a mama's boy, and I love you to death, baby. So much so that when we had the announcement for who was the winner for Student of the Month on campus, I had been talking to one of my colleagues in front of the ASB room, and Mrs. Heather Just comes out of her office with the BNN. BNN is our recording crew and our news on campus, and AJ's coming out, and he's just chatting it up with me, and I'm like, oh, okay, we're just having a cute conversation, and all of a sudden he goes, oh, it's Mrs. Just. I got to get back to class. They're going to announce who the Student of the Month is. Inside, I'm dying because I'm going, it's you, kid, it's you. But just the excitement to find out which one of his peers was earning that award was awesome. I'm like, wow, you are truly looking forward to who this is going to be. So he gets in the class, he sits in the back. Shannon starts her speech, and she talks about what happened for homecoming, and automatically he's like, the look on his face was priceless. He's like, it's me. I'm peering through the door. I'm looking at this. I'm hearing all of it. And I'm watching how his peers supported him when his name was announced. It was a ruckus. Cheers everywhere in the room. And I was proud that I was able to witness that moment and share that with my child. So much so that I ran up and embarrassed him and gave him a hug. Oh, that's my baby. And so he really enjoyed that. So again, thank you, son, for being the wonderful human being that I have raised you to be. I'm extremely proud of you, and best wishes in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Once again, congratulations. We are so incredibly proud of you, AJ. All right, next up is Springs Charter with Principal Valerie Walker.
Hi, everybody. Good morning. Am I low enough? We want to thank everybody so much for including our school, all the sponsors, and Miss Sally. We truly love being here and being a part of this. Springs, we have quite a few campuses around, so we get our turn every once in a while to pick one from our school. And I know when me and Miss Harris were talking, it was a slam dunk that Cadence, Wright, our Student of the Month, was our choice. If you could think of anyone who is the nicest person you've ever known, that's Cadence Wright. She will help anyone and everyone. We are a K-12 campus, and I could ask her to go into kindergarten and help with some kids, and she wouldn't hesitate or blink an eye. She'd just say, what do you need me to do? We've seen her blossom this year and really become a leader. She is our leadership president, and seeing her take our school and want it to become better has been so heartwarming as a principal. We, as principals, all of us know, our daily sometimes isn't all the good news, the warm and fuzzies, but, when we get to have these chances to celebrate students, that's the warm and fuzzies that we need to get us through. Cadence is always there for her, her fellow students. She's not just concerned with our high school, she's concerned with our whole school. She lends a hand. Like I said, we had a STEAM night the other night. She was there in with little kids. Her brother and sister also attend, and her other brother who is also in high school. So she's right in there with everyone, and we are so proud of her. We can't wait to see the things that she's going to do. Her kindness, her faith are going to guide her to do some really awesome things. So we are so excited to celebrate her today. And so I'm going to let her say some few words.
I'm going to try not to pass out because I'm not a good public speaker. My name is Cadence, Wright. I'm a senior at RSCS Temecula Student Center. I'm here with my grandparents and my parents and my favorite teacher, Ms. Harris. She's my government and econ teacher. I'd like to answer the question of an obstacle that I have overcome. So last year, I participated in independent study through Springs. But regardless of all of the support and encouragement that I received from my education specialist, I still struggled immensely because independent study was not a good fit for me at all. In fact, I struggled so badly that I failed most of my classes. This was really hard for me to accept because I'm a very high-achieving person and academically driven. Ever since I was little, I would never accept anything but my best work or the best grades possible. My struggle during my junior year came from a lack of motivation and a lack of confidence in myself and my ability to succeed. The segregation that homeschooling caused me to endure, being separated from friends, teachers, and regular schooling caused me to feel very lonely, and it was not good for my mental state or well-being. After being told that it would take a lot of work for me to graduate on time, I was fearful of my ability to do so. But after re-entering full-time in-person schooling, I'm happy to say that because of the support of my teachers and being back in an environment that I love, I am now on track to graduate with the rest of my peers in May. In the 9 years that I have been attending Springs, I do not believe that I have ever been more grateful for my teachers. They are some of the most kind, patient, and selfless people that I know, and I hope to pay it forward by pursuing my own career in teaching, so that one day I can be a teacher that instills enough confidence in a child that they believe that they are capable of succeeding, even when it feels impossible. With this hope in mind, I will be a JC in fall of 2023 in order to complete my general education, and subsequent to that, I will be furthering my education at university in order to obtain a teaching degree. I would like to thank all the sponsors today for having me. Thank you.
All right, how do I top that? Cadence, the reason we nominated you is, like everything Ms. Walker said, is your spirit, your drive, your capability, the fact that you bring this light to campus that we all needed, especially after a time of being away from everyone and not having it. You bring that every single day that you're there. And I'm gonna miss you next year when you're gone, living your best life. I'm gonna miss your energy in my classroom, eager to learn, eager to be there for your fellow classmates. And you make such an impact not only on your siblings, but the whole campus. And you are not only holding a job, you play hockey, which is impressive in its own right, playing with a bunch of boys. And you're also our campus leader. You're our president. You guide our whole events every single time we have one, and you create new ones, and you're trying to make this whole year fantastic, not only for your fellow seniors, but for the rest of the school. And that's something that everyone admires in you. You bring organization and spirit, and we can't wait to see what you become. You are such a strong leader and inspiration, and you are a truly confident person. I want you to truly believe that. And we are so happy for you, and we cannot wait to see what you do.
Good morning. I'm Cadence's mom. On behalf of myself, her dad, and her grandparents, we'd like to thank the Murrieta Wildomar Chamber of Commerce for recognizing the incredibly bright, hardworking, intelligent, and determined young lady that we get the privilege and blessing to have as our daughter and our granddaughter. Thank you to Springs Charter School, Temecula Student Center, truly our home away from home, for partnering with us for the past 9 years of Cadence's life and education. We are so grateful for your support. And congratulations to Cadence, our comeback kid. You've earned this award, and we are so proud of you. I only pray that all of the students who struggled and fell behind over the past few very hard years can find renewed hope and strength like you did.
All right, thank you so much. Congratulations again, Cadence. And last but not least, we'd like to welcome from Murrieta Mesa High School, Mr. Richards, principal.
Oh, good morning. Cadence, I don't know what you're talking about. You are a tremendous public speaker. I may or may not have had something in my eye during that time because it got a little welled up. You did an amazing job. Good morning. Happy day before St. Patrick's Day, or how I'd like to call it, Happy Mesa Green Day. We're coming up. I know you're all going to celebrate with us, and I can't wait. It does have a good ring to it, doesn't it? Thank you to Sally and our volunteers and sponsors for giving us the opportunity to honor all our amazing, deserving students. Today, it's my pleasure to introduce you all to Murrieta Mesa's March Senior of the Month, Ty Albao. Ty is an amazing student with a very bright future ahead of him. When teachers describe Ty, they use phrases like incredibly polite, respectful young man, and is always willing to help his peers. I wish everyone could be defined in such terms, as our world would be a much better place. Ty is a 4.32 GPA student, ranked top 10 in his class, is currently enrolled in 5 AP classes, is involved in Senate, and is taking an accounting course this school year. As you can tell by that workload, he's definitely not one to take the easy route. Ty isn't just defined through his intelligence, though, but rather through his faith and his character. He has participated his whole life in church, and by his own accord, admits that this is his true passion. He's involved in youth ministry, where he works with first graders in Sunday school. In fact, his whole family gets involved, as his mom works with preschoolers, and his father works alongside Ty. In addition, Ty has played football since the 2nd grade, but in his junior year, Ty tore his ACL. Never giving up, Ty worked hard to get healthy to play his senior year, but lost his starting quarterback position. Again, instead of giving up, Ty worked just as hard and became an invaluable teammate. When he had the opportunity to play, he made some tremendous plays with some deep passes down the sideline that I still remember to the today. At his banquet, his coach honored him by choosing Ty as our Pride Award recipient, an award that goes to the one individual that shows the most character and displays the tenets of our Pride acronym of purpose, responsibility, integrity, duty, and excellence. Ty is most proud of how he has stayed humble and hungry through many things in his life. He is proud of his academics and the discipline that he has to challenge himself with rigorous courses and top academic achievements. But he's also proud that he hasn't met anyone his own age that has maintained their faith like he has. While as the innovative pastor and renowned author Rick Warren stated, people are interested in talent. God is impressed by character. Ty, you definitely are impressing him and all of us, and will go far in life. It is my extreme pleasure to introduce you all to Ty Albao.
Hi, my name is Albao, and I'm from Mesa High School. I want to start off by giving all the glory to Jesus Christ, who has enabled me to get to this point I'm at today. It is through him that I have hope and confidence in my future. Thank you to my mom and dad for encouraging me in my faith and for pushing me to put my full effort in everything I do. From sports to academics to serving to becoming a better man, everything leads back to you guys. Thank you to Mr. Carrillo for guiding me throughout all my high school journey, answering any questions I've had, getting me the best classes, and setting me up for success. It takes a lot of selflessness for you to put in the amount of work you do for so many kids like myself. And thank you to Mr. Richards for the tremendous example he sets for our school, and Mesa High School is very lucky to have you as a principal. My biggest challenge came during my junior year of playing football. Midway through the season, I tore my ACL, an injury that would keep me off the field for about 9 months. So I got to surgery and rehab as soon as I could. I was persistent with attending all my physical therapy sessions and providing my knee with the correct treatment for a solid 6 months or so until I was ready to become much more mobile. Yes, their injury and recovery was difficult, but it's the result of this that was so hard to overcome. After everything I did, I ended up losing my starting position on the team, something I've never experienced before. While the other guy totally earned the job, it hurt, and I was embarrassed. My attendance at practice, games, and meetings felt pointless, and I felt like I was just counting down the days until the season would end. I felt like God was teaching me the importance of patience and to rely on Him. And even when that felt impossible, I didn't quit. In our last regular season game, our starter wasn't playing well, so I was put in at the second half. I made key plays and scored the lead-changing touchdown to come back and win from behind, securing our spot as league champions. I was fortunate enough that my coaches admired my commitment to the team as they awarded me with the Pride Award. God really was teaching me to be patient, and I'll forever be thankful for the lesson I gained through this. I plan on attending a 4-year university somewhere in SoCal, fingers crossed for USC, and I intend on getting a degree in data science so I can become a data scientist. Thank you to all the amazing sponsors for putting on this event and for being so supportive and generous.
Hi, everybody. I'm David Carrillo. I'm one of the school counselors here at Mesa. I've been doing the job for 19 years, good long while, and I can tell you every August, September, October, I'm asked to write letters of recommendation for students. And occasionally, that can be very difficult, but I can tell you for Ty, it was very, very simple to do. And when I write these letters of rec, I'm pretty much not allowed to share them with students. I don't think I've shared mine with you. Okay. So I have to put them up on Common App and get them submitted. But I wanted to take this time to share my letter of rec with you, Ty, and with the community. To whom it may concern, once in a great while, a student rises above all the other students in the class and stands out not only as a premier student, but also as a premier person in one's educational career. A young man whose list of accomplishments can only be overshadowed by the quality of his character, and the young man is Ty Albao. I could bore you with list upon accomplishments and awards that will certainly be found in other parts of Ty's college application. Rather, I'd like to direct you to focus the attention of this letter on the soft skills that will not be present or apparent in other places. Over the last 3 years, Ty has come to my office, or we met virtually, to discuss not only the pros and cons of pursuing a career in data sciences, but discuss life and its challenges. When Ty tore his ACL during a football game, Ty's life changed dramatically. Ty was incredible. He worked hard, overcame, and did so with grace and humility. Ty showed the maturity of an old and wizened man. Truly, I was and still am impressed with how Ty conducted himself and still holds himself to a higher bar. It has been a pleasure to work with Ty and see him overcome. Through it all, Ty has been an excellent student in person. Ty has worked extremely hard to strike a balance between his extremely competitive nature and his humility. Humility won, and Ty is better for it. Likewise, Ty has successfully balanced his athletic schedule, his grades, and his relationship with his peers. Truly, Ty has balanced his life completely. Work hard, but find time for fun. Focus on academics, but find time for family. He's an incredible young man. Balance, the key to success in all endeavors, is a quality Ty can claim as his own. While other students will hide in their books, Ty will be driving the student body, driving the football team to a touchdown, or spending time with friends and family. Ty is ready to make his transition from Mesa High School to the university, where he will continue to succeed in all he pursues, but will never lose his balance. Thus, it is a great honor that I give Ty Albao my highest recommendation. Being ranked number 8 in the class out of 530, Ty is one of the best and brightest that Murrieta has to offer. Ty has made our city proud. I know he'll make the university proud. If you have any questions or concerns, that goes for all of you as well, or you would like to further discuss Ty and his skills or attributes, please don't hesitate to contact me. Highest regards, David Carrillo.
I'll bring it way down. Hi, my name is Jennifer Albao. I am Ty's, I don't know if I can do it. Proud mama. This is his daddy, Jed. I might not be able to hang. I just kind of wanted to share a little snippet. Ty is very humble, and we're very proud of him with that. I wanted to share a little story coming off of that grueling football season. If you know anything about football, you sell your soul to that sport, and he did. I mean, he showed up every single practice, every single game, and that was rough, sitting on the sideline for a lot of that. So when the season was over, I just really expected him carrying the academic load that he's carrying and being involved in Senate and leadership just to really chill and just maybe take a month and just relax. And he didn't. He immediately got a second job with a tutoring company in town and picked up a client right away. And I just kind of want to share this because this really is who Ty is, and he won't talk about this, but his first client was a student who was failing math and had she was really open with him about her life and her struggles, and a lot of her life choices were not good. And I know that somebody like Ty could just he could be snobbish and just judgmental of her, but he took the time to pour into her and tell her that she's valuable and she's capable and she's worthy. And not only that, but she passed the math class and she got an A on her math final with him. And that's just him using his gifts, just like this whole venture here, this community of pouring into these kids and letting them know what they're doing is valuable. You're already pouring back into somebody who's going to do the same. And we're just so proud of you. Ephesians 4 says to live a life worthy of your calling in humility and patience and bearing one another in love. And Ty, you do that. And we're so proud of you of all your achievements. You're over the top. I mean, we're more than proud. We are in awe of you. But really what we're most proud of is your character, the way you live your life. And even sometimes that can be a lonely place for him, just in the way he is trying to live his life out. And we're so proud of you. So.
I guess something in my eye again. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, thank you all again, students. We're blessed to hear your stories. You made my morning. I'm sure everybody else is much more fulfilling today. I'd like to welcome Jennifer Pham up to the podium.
So at this time, I just want to thank you all for coming. Students, we have goodie bags for you out here, so we're going to take some pictures. Parents, dignitaries, business leaders, please stay because we're going to have a group picture with everybody. So thank you very much. We'll see you next month.